Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from LoyMachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. All right, we got this nice little article about Binance CEO CZ. He's the crypto's top man. Links for the article will be put down below. You can check whichever you want, Yahoo or Bloomberg or whichever is your preferred outlet. And the reason I want to speak about him is because one is, cryptocurrency, where I used to get bashed up left, right, and center, being called a hater, loser, and you have not made as much money as us, and everyone was talking, and now everyone's vanished. Like they say, now when it's good times, any idiot can make money. But it's during the bad times that you really come to know who's who. Okay. So that is one. And the second reason is this guy, a nice little Changpeng Zhao, or CZ, is based in Dubai, my motherland. So I thought I'd give you my thoughts. I'll read out the article and give you my thoughts in between. And please feel free to agree, disagree, share your thoughts and views, because always good to hear something different. Or if you agree, fine. Okay. So here it says, Binance CEO CZ, crypto's top man, faces more than FUD in CFTC suit. So what is FUD in crypto? It stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD refers to when people spread negative feelings about Bitcoin. So he only wants to give positive feelings about Bitcoin. He's a visionary. Yes. Okay. So let's start. Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao and his cryptocurrency exchange are being sued by US Commodities Future Trading Commission, so allegedly violating derivatives regulations. Very high-fi words. Okay. In other words, at the heart of this, so-called alleged suing that they are planning to do, it seems that Binance failed to register as a US derivatives exchange. Well, obviously, because they don't want all the rules. They want to do whatever they want. And that is why most of these guys who are involved in shady stuff or crypto, which is not regulated, why they're running to Dubai is because a lot of unregulated money, black money, all that is coming there. So nobody asks you questions, and they're very happy to be there. So all these millionaires, billionaires, cryptos, all these chaps are there. Okay. So he failed to register in US and intentionally structured its business and transactions to avoid those registration requirements. No surprise there. I don't know why anyone is acting as if they don't know. That's the reason. Same with that Friedman. That's the same reason he did it in non-US locations. Okay. The agency alleged that CZ and the senior managers took steps to violate US laws, including instructing US customers to use VPNs, virtual private networks, to obscure their location, directing VIP customers to open Binance accounts under the name of shell companies. Very common practice. Nothing surprising here. But like they always say, everyone does their illegal stuff. But then when you, like they say, when you start making too much noise, or you fly too close to the sun, or you make too many powerful enemies, then they put the spotlight on you. And there's a reason why the spotlight has come on him, and I'll share with you that a little bit later. Okay. So the Commodities Exchange also said that Binance owns documents for the month of August 2020 that showed that he had earned 63 million in fees from derivative transactions, and that 16% of its accounts were identified by US customers. I think it's much more, although 63 million, when you're talking of billions and billions, it's a very tiny amount. Okay. The complaint seeks a permanent injunction to stop Binance from continuing to commit violations and prohibits the defendants and related parties from digital assets and other commodities. Means they don't want you to do any business in USA, but I'm pretty sure they must be asking money. Where is it? The law also sees to recoup trading profits. Means, yes, of course, suing each other is, end of the day, comes down to money only. They want to recoup trading profits, revenues, salaries, and other monies derived by Binance as a result of the violation. Okay. Now, the outcome may shape the future of the crypto industry as major players grapple with the pressing dilemma of the day: whether to resist increasingly aggressive efforts by the US government to bring the industry into compliance with financial laws, or cooperate to attempt to salvage operations in the world's largest economy. So the choice is very simple. Do you want to follow our rules, bend over, and admit defeat? And whatever information we ask you, give it to us, like how they're doing with China, Huawei, how they destroyed them. Now they're trying it with TikTok. So they're trying it with this also. US has this really uncanny way of bullying other people into agreeing. I'm not saying that US is evil in this particular case, but US always likes to do things its way, or you go the highway. A Binance spokesperson called the Commodities Future Trading Commission actions as unexpected and disappointing. Very diplomatic words, soft ones. Very unexpected and disappointing, saying that the company had made significant investments over the past 2 years to ensure that we do not have US users active on our platform, which is bullshit. Okay. Including the money spent on compliance tools and increasing staff in that area. That's all garbage. Okay. Then I'm sure they give some nice sounding words which don't mean anything, but they are very polite, formal and polite. Like they say, the firm intends to continue to collaborate with the regulators in the US, around the world, the best path forward to protect the users and to collaborate with the regulators to develop a thoughtful regulatory regime. It didn't make sense to me at all. I don't know if it makes sense to you. As for CZ himself, his first public response to that court case or that suing was tweet number 4, which reference to his previous post of do's and don'ts for 2023. 4, ignore FUD, fake news attacks, which is not a very smart thing to do because these people on Twitter, they take it very seriously. Okay, especially these US regulators and all that. Whenever you give them anything in writing, like they say, anything you say or do can be used against you in the court of law. So, getting past the lawsuit of this Commodities Future Trading Commission will be harder than ignoring. As for the fear, uncertainty, and doubt often pointed to crypto projects, CZ followed up his initial reaction with a lengthier blog post. Yeah, because I'm sure his legal team told him, say, listen, don't start acting smart with them, putting all these numbers and all that. Be humble and, talk like how, what is that guy's name? Mark Zuckerberg. I'm sorry, we did a mistake. I'm sorry. He kept repeating like a parrot. But anyway, now he's destroyed. Nearly destroyed. Okay. CZ followed up with a lengthy post where he added that the CFTC, that is Commodities Future Trading Commission, appears to be incomplete recitation of facts, and we don't agree with the characterization of many of the issues alleged in the complaint. He said that Binance does not trade for profit or manipulate the market. No. They are doing for charity. They want to change the world and Mother Teresa stuff, more like that. Yeah. He said the company has affiliates to provide liquidity for less liquid trading pairs and are monitored specifically not to have large profits. He also said he strictly observes Binance trading policies, including those for anyone who have private information such as listings. In closing, CZ said, we do not expect everything to be easy, but we do not shy away from challenges. Remember how Bankman-Fried or whatever, that guy, curly hair, all these big jargon he gave, all these big words. Same thing. These guys do the same thing. Big, very formal words. No one is guilty. They are innocent. They want to comply. I mean, until now, have you heard of any cryptocurrency guy who's a multi-billionaire say that he's manipulated the system, say that he has used loopholes of the system, whichever guy, whether it's a Bitcoin, Ethereum, or, Binance, or all these companies which are bankrupt. Even the ones which are bankrupt also never admitted. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. You can tell me who has admitted. Only after they get caught and they are put in a corner, and then the court, the opposing team says, okay, this is the deal we'll give you. Say that you're guilty and we'll spare you lifetime of suffering. The founders of 3 Arrow Capital moved to Dubai. This is an interesting part. He moved to Dubai after the crypto hedge fund collapsed. Meanwhile, CZ's former rival, Sam Bankman-Fried, of FTX, is under house arrest as he awaits trial charges on fraud that could put him in prison, in theory, for more than a century. Even he was innocent. You heard all these wonderful words that he gave. So nobody is guilty. All are nice people. All want to change the world. And before the news of pending actions from US regulators, CZ appeared to be cozying up to the host, that is in Dubai. Of course, you will grease them and keep them very happy. That's what Sam Bankman did, right? He gave donations to the Republican Party, the Democrat Party. Everyone's a crook, yeah. Basically, everyone's a crook. It's only who gets caught. The homepage of Binance non-US website was dominated by celebration of Ramadan. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. See, so much he loves Muslim brothers, especially in Dubai. Complete with the Advent-like calendar. Check back daily to discover special promotions, gifts and events. There is $535,000 worth of rewards to be shared. Allah Akbar. It is for Ramadan, for our Muslim brothers. On Wednesday, the first day of Muslim Holy Month, he linked a video interview to CZ himself. In that conversation, which is now in the Middle East, he didn't state Dubai. He didn't want to stay at Dubai. He praised the region's business-friendly atmosphere. They are so nice. Not like that, USA. He also acknowledged some regrets. In hindsight, there are a lot of things we could have done differently. Same like what's his name? Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. There are a lot of things we should have done differently. We probably should have engaged with regulators globally a lot more earlier, more educational efforts. I probably should have learned Arabic earlier. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Maybe you should have converted to Islam also, like Andrew Tate. See, these words, no? We should have done more. We should have had more regulation. Exactly the same words of, what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg. You see the comparison? All of them, all are crooks here. One question is, the risk of trying to defend Binance US business in court is more trouble than worth for Zhao. While his exchange dominance in the global crypto market has continued to grow after FTX failure, after he destroyed him, it grew by 60% of the market by mid-February from data from Crypto Compare. But its US site has struggled to gain that kind of market share. The Binance US exchange was the fourth most active crypto exchange in the country in the past 24 hours, with volume half that of leader Coinbase Global. See, big money, big exchange, big everything, but they don't want to follow rules. And US, Uncle Sam, he wants a nice slice of your pie. Yeah, America is also not a saint. Nobody's a saint. But America says, you're making money, I want part of the action. Or you are a regime, or you are the terrorist, or you are China, or you are Iran, or you are Russia, evil. But if you give us the money, you are our allies, partners. You know how it is. America always has this thing. Okay, the action against Binance is the latest turn in collision between major national governments, which you can never win against, and crypto advocates, this bunch of people who believe the vision and the freedom, but then they fail to understand is these so-called saviors that they are, who come to save them, they are also, focused on making money. And when greed comes into the picture, nobody is a winner. See what happened with all these cryptocurrencies, Coin, Funny Coin, Moon Coin, Sun Moon Coin, whatever, shit coin. Okay. The roots of the crackdown lie last year with Terra stable coin to maintain its one peg dollar and bankruptcy to FTX, which vaporized 2 trillion of digital wealth. Talia means clap, and Allah Akbar, yes, 2 trillion only vaporized. The rich got richer, the rest got poorer. Yet in a tensed geopolitical environment, with financial sanctions targeted against Russia and Iran, it's adding fuel to the scrutiny. Well, because Russia, Iran, and all these people like to trade in something that is not, where there is no records. That is why do you think so many, hacks are taking place? And they don't give a bank account. They say, just transfer to this crypto wallet. Okay. And they say it's, untraceable or whatever. But by the time you trace, these people are banished now. So Binance now faces legal investigation into criminal sanctions, evasion, money laundering, conspiracy, unlicensed money transmission, question about financial health, and increased scrutiny over its international opaque corporate structure. In other words, you're just fucked. Every area of your life is fucked. Every possible opening, hole, whatever you have, they're going to put a steel-studded, spiky, chili-flavored dildo. US Senators Elizabeth Warren, Chris Van Hollen, and Roger Marshall wrote to CZ, and they are following orders. Remember that much. And the head of Binance earlier this month, summarizing a long list of articles about the firm requesting balance sheets and information. In other words, give me all the information that you have, just like TikTok. Give me everything. You make it a US business. In fact, I found it very comedic when they said it should have American values and it should have an American business, or it should have American owners. What values? Transgender values? Gun values? You and your values. You'll destroy one country like how you did with Iraq. You'll destroy Afghanistan. You'll destroy. Those are the values. And then you appear like an angel. Everyone's a devil, Baba. Everyone's evil. There are no saints. The collapse of crypto-friendly banks Silvergate, Capital Corp, and Signature Bank are also ratcheting up the scrutiny. Yes, they need money badly. While CZ once modeled his aspirations for Binance US exchange after Coinbase's successful transition, that exchange also has been mired in state of federal investigations, including the company's disclosure last week that it had received a notice, and the US Securities Exchange Commission plans to bring in enforcement action. In other words, all of you guys who made billions and millions, we want part of the action, including what we missed out. In 1 week, CFTC has sued Binance, and the SEC has indicated it'll sue Coinbase, said John Coffey, a professor at Columbia Law School who specializes in securities regulation and corporate law. So Coinbase is fucked, Binance is fucked, everyone's fucked, except the US, Uncle Sam. In both cases, they could force these firms to leave the US market. I think they'll be more than happy to leave and work only abroad. We still do not have a clear definition of the extent to which cryptos constitute securities. These cases will force that issue into the front burner. Now, if they are made to leave US, then they're out of the jurisdiction. But I don't think US will give them a get out of jail free card. Then they'll pressurize the countries and say, this guy is wanted by us, extradite him, and then they'll make some fake, like how they did with Julian Assange or Edward Snowden. They'll make some fake claims of national security, or, they can just put up, he tried to sue me, he tried to rape me, he tried to do this, do that. And then they'll get you in US jail. And once they bring you to custody, then like Abu Ghraib, Guantanamo Bay, what stays within the four walls stays within the four walls. That's my new saying. Okay. CZ has made his thoughts clear regarding government efforts to rein in crypto. In an interview with Bloomberg, this is the part where he pissed off all the US lawmakers. In Bloomberg New Economy Forum in Singapore, 2021, November, he said, US was trying to protect the status of the dollar. It's a strong tool to organize the world, even stronger than the military. Yet he compared those protectionists' efforts to Eastman Kodak that failed to defend its business from digital competition. Well, my dear CZ, that was a company. This is a country. This is a government. And they are very, very powerful. Kodak was not ruling the world. He didn't have a military. He didn't have a dollar, that currency that was with him. And he didn't have the power to destroy people's lives. You are comparing the wrong people to the wrong thing, Yes, digital AI and futuristic artificial intelligence is the future, yes. But you're not the future. And what you're doing is not the future. And what you have is not the future. All of it, US can take just like this. Okay. What's better to do is invest heavily in things that can disrupt you? No. Don't invest in things that disrupt them. Rather, invest in things that enhance them. And if you do that and team up with them and give them what they want, then they will lift you up. Case in point, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, all these guys, you have powerful friends, you will be a happy place. But if you think you are going to uproot a currency or country or government, dream on. Remember Julian Assange? Remember Edward Snowden? The technology that will develop around the world, you cannot erase the concept from 400 million people's heads. Yes, you cannot erase from millions and millions of people's heads. But then again, you're dealing with sheep. Sheep who, like this, there was a nice little image, and this is where I conclude, nice little image where they show a guy in jail. And one side they show the keys, and the other side they show food. And, for a person who's hungry and thirsty, he will be like, he wants to first grab food. That's how people are. And if you give them things that tempt them, very easily they'll forget freedom and all that stuff. Anyway, these are my thoughts. Let me know what are your thoughts. And cryptocurrency guys, please comment. Those of you who made millions and billions, where have you vanished here? Nice to sometimes hear from you. Like I've always told you, crypto, the ones who made millions and billions, those are like winners of a lottery ticket. Exception to the rule doesn't make it standard for everyone. Bitcoin came with a particular agenda, which was noble, but greed and people who want to control, like all these crypto people who are buying all the crypto. What is that guy's name? He had with a beard, forgot his name. His company is buying all the crypto and he wants to be the god of crypto. He wants to own everything. What's his name? I can't remember. His company has purchased all the crypto coins left, right, and center. So people are looking to become like gods. But then what they fail to understand is the more powerful you are, the more bigger you become, the more dangerous it is for you if you're one single human being. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's me signing off. You guys take care. Ciao.